thanks for joining me again. I am in the middle of putting dinner on. We are having roast beef. I'm excited, it looks really good. And veggies. So I'm currently cutting up the veggies, but I thought I would do some meal prep on a Saturday afternoon, which is uncommon for us. We usually do it, well, I usually do it on a Sunday. But I figured while I've got everything out and I've got the cutting board out and I haven't put the fruit away from the grocery shop yet, that I would jump in and show you guys what I am prepping for the week. We did make cupcakes yesterday, me and Miss Five, which I'll pop a photo of that in here. She loves baking on her day off kindy. So we did that, so that's in for lunch boxes this week. I am going to be making jelly, and I've got all our fruit to wash, cut up, salad to cut up and prep for the week, and to wash it as well. So I'll show you guys how I store all my fruit, and what we've got going on this week. I would also love to know what containers you guys use. So I've seen a lot of mixed reviews. Some people use glass, some people use plastic. I use Tupperware, so I use the Vent Smart containers, which you guys will see in a minute when I'm done cutting up all my potatoes for dinner. And I love them. I find it lasts a lot longer in the fridge. I can wash them and then put them in there, which I know a lot of people don't like to do with berries because it can reduce their life, but I find we eat them before they go yuck. So this is my beautiful rolled roast. Very excited. This was what I wanted from the butcher last week, but they were cleansed. Cool. All right. So I just cover it in some olive oil, potatoes as well. Let the salt and pepper season. We don't tend to put a lot of herbs on because the girls don't like a lot of herbs. So we are pretty basic, but I actually do it, I'll show you guys, standing up so that all the fat can render. So that's exciting. So I'll pop that in the oven. For a good 2 hours. It's a pretty big roast. So I'm going to cut up the rest of my veggies. So we have sweet potato, carrot, usually pumpkin, but the fruit and veg shop didn't have any little pumpkins, so no pumpkin, and potatoes. And then depending on how I feel, we might do some greens, but it's usually enough. So this will give us a lot of leftovers, so we'll have roast tonight, and then we'll have enough for lunches, so potentially sandwiches or reheated roast leftovers for lunch. For most of the week, I'm making lasagna tomorrow, and that will pretty much do us the rest of the week, I think, for lunch leftovers. We tend to do roast on the weekend. It's a good time for me because I'm home and I can do it on a Saturday. I'd love to know what you guys do for weekends, whether you have lazy weekends, we do sometimes, or whether you have full-on weekends that don't stop, and it's a matter of grabbing food on the go. I feel like coming into Christmas, that's what we're all going to be like in the next couple of months. Really exciting. Today we also signed a contract for a pool, so an in-ground pool. I will keep you guys posted on that, which we're hoping to have in before Christmas, which is amazing because Christmas is at our house this year. So I will make sure I do a video on the pool progress and keep you guys all posted, because it's getting, we're at 27 odd degrees during the day here in Queensland now, so getting into the middle of summer, it is going to get a lot hotter. Alright. Let me know if you like this kind of content, guys. I am more than happy to pop up some recipes as well. For the basics, I do for lunchboxes. And any little hacks that you guys have, I would love to hear, because we're always looking for new ideas. Miss 5 goes to prep next year, so we will be in a whole new category of lunchbox preparation. I also forgot I'm having onion because I like onion, but I'm the only one, so we usually just do half an onion like that, nice and roasted. Same thing, just oil, salt and pepper for the veggies. These guys don't need as long, but I still put them in, and then I'll take them out and reheat them closer to when the roast is ready. So I like to multitask when I'm meal prepping. So what we'll do, I'll take you over with me. I'm going to pop the kettle on for our jelly. And then while we're doing that, we're going to rinse all of our fruit, because don't eat fruit without it being rinsed. That's kind of gross. You'll see what I mean in a minute when I show you the dirty water from the fruit. Alright guys, so I've got my packet of blueberries and my 2 containers of strawberries that I need to wash. So it's really great. I've got a double colander, which I'm going to show you in a sec. So this is part 1, and then the white is part 2. So it's really great for catching all my berries in my sink. And the big one fits about 1 kilo. So now some of these aren't great, but I only paid 99 cents for 500 grams, which I'm okay if some of them are not great. I'll get the girls to eat them sooner rather than later. So I just, now this is my Tupperware double colander. Ooh, that one's squishy. And what I do is I just pop a little bit of the Young Living fruit and veg wash in. Very tiny amount. And I'm lucky that my hose top will actually move around. So alright, so that's those done. So I will let them drain. And then onto the blueberries. So we just put this one here and grab our bag of blueberries. So blueberries in, I dropped a couple, that one's squishy. And then same thing, just push it around, and then I'll let those dry. And while we let those dry, we're going to make our jelly. So got my Tupperware mixing jug, and this week the girls picked pink jelly. Sorry, not pink jelly, strawberry jelly. I think that's red jelly. So we'll make that now. while our berries rinse. Then I'll show you guys, I cut all my berries up. I will sort them, especially for the strawberries, because some of them are a bit squishy. I will sort them into ones to eat first for the girls, and then I'll hide the other container for later in the week so that we get through the near use ones first. And my Vent Smarts will keep the other ones good for hopefully a couple of days until the girls get to eat them. A kilo of strawberries in our house only lasts 5 days before the girls eat them, so that's all good. Now I'm going to show you how I store the jelly. I don't have traditional jelly cups anymore. I used to, but we lost all the lids. So Miss 8 has a bee box for lunch, and I have found that I think they're Systema, I'll show you them in a second, little containers fit perfectly in her bee box. So we've set the jelly in those, and then I just put one of those in the lunchbox each day, and they are good to go. So nice and easy grab and go from the fridge. If Miss 8 is feeling nice, she'll pack her own lunch, which makes it really easy for her, but normally that'll be me. So I'll grab the containers out. I will show you guys what we pop them in, and then we'll move on to cutting up the fruit. So these are the little Systema containers. They come with different coloured lids. I just got them from Woolies. They usually do them on a 50% off special every so often. But one packet of just normal aeroplane jelly will make 6, depending on how full you want to fill them. So I usually fill them just under where the lid screws on. And then if I've got some left over, I just kind of top them all up. But this is a nice, easy snack for lunch boxes. It only costs like $1.20 to make, and you get 6 serves. So it's like a whole week of a snack. And thankfully for me, Miss 8 is not over her jelly phase, so she still eats it. It doesn't come home half eaten. Alright, so nice and easy. Then I just pop the lids on, pop them in the fridge. You know, it's always great when you're missing a lid. Perfect, so that's one lunchbox snack done for the week. So I'm just going to grab out my Vent Smarts for the berries and explain to you guys how they work. So mini ones are designed for berries. I do have the next size up, which is the small, and it shows you what fruit and veg can go in them. And then the lid, and I don't think you guys will be able to see, but they've got a setting. So it's either all the way to the end, middle, all the way to the other end. And you just set it depending on what's in it, and it gives it a longer life. So I will put some berries that need to go like ASAP in the little ones, and let the girls know that these are to go first, and then all the big berries can go in the big ones. So I'll grab my berries out of the sink. So they've drained enough. So the blueberries I'm just going to tip straight into one of these ones. So it's a small. And according to this, berries are in the middle. So I'll pop that on and then pop that in the fridge, and they keep it nice and fresh. Alright, so I'm going to have 3 containers on the go here for strawberries to figure out which kind of good, bad and ugly scenario that we're doing. So we'll pop those in. For 99 cents, these guys aren't actually too bad. They're not like the ones you'd get at Woolies, but they're strawberries. And you guys will notice as you continue to watch the videos, I am pretty picky with my strawberries. So if they don't look good, they're not ending up in my trolley. Alright, so I'm going to finish this, guys, and then I will show you how I set up my fridge so the girls know what they can have. They've got a shelf so they know they can have anything on there basically without asking us. And I will show you guys that as well when I finished doing all this prep. And you can let me know what fridge hacks you have, because I've only just redone my fridge, so if there's a better way, let me know. Alright, see you soon, guys. Alright guys, fridge looks like. We've got this shelf here where the girls know they can come and grab anything out of the snacks. So this is last week's jelly. Miss 5 wanted to try lemon. That didn't go down so great, but anyway. Now this is our fruit drawer. So these are our strawberries and stuff we just cut up. Some bananas that aren't quite ripe. And then any of this fruit the girls know they can grab. So I've popped down, used my strawberries up here. And then the veggie drawer is very similar. I'm just in the process of restocking that at the moment. Dinner meats. We've got a lot of roast this week, so they don't really fit in my tray. Anything dairy or meal additives, some dairy on the fridge, and then just your drinks as per normal. And if I want to hide anything, there's a mum and dad snack section. So thanks for coming along with me, guys. And if you have any meal prep tips, let me know. Otherwise, if you like the content, please like, comment below, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.